Alright guys, we're back pretty much where we left off with the twin turbo mess that we're making. Except now we've got no windscreen. Got that taken out. I didn't do that myself. Got that taken out so that we can get to the back of the cage to paint that properly, because on the 350 that started going rusty because I didn't do this. It also makes it easier to get a load of this shit out. I mean, I wouldn't go to the expense of getting a windscreen taken out just to access this, because you can do a lot of it from inside, but yeah, while it's out, it makes that easier. So we're going to do that in this video, and also spent way more time thinking about where turbos are going to go, where everything else is going to go. Got this new downpipe flange that just goes from that weird ass shape to a nice normal 3-inch V-band with a nice smooth transition. So that's going to be a lot better than what we had before. And these bends that I mentioned I was waiting for at the end of the last video have turned up. So these are, they're all the same size tube, as you can hopefully see there, but they're different radius bends. So that's a 2D bend, and this is a 1.5D bend. And if we put them next to each other, you can see the difference there. Obviously the 1.5D takes up a lot less space, but it's a tighter bend, so it's a bit more restrictive, it's a bit worse for flow. And because we're not really limited, vertically here that much at the moment, I think I'm probably going to go for this bigger one just so it's better for flow. So it's going to go off there, something like that, and I think that's going to look pretty cool when you've got the other one on the other side and they're both going to loop round and nearly touch. I think that should actually look pretty nice. I know somebody in the comments will say it's gay, but whatever, I like it. And then one other thing you might notice before we go and get on with ripping all the wiring out is that this intake manifold is actually on backwards. Normally this would be 180, that intake where the throttle body goes would be all the way back there. The reason for that is we're exploring the option, we're considering making a custom intake manifold that has the outlet here, or the inlet, sorry, here. So the throttle body would sit around here somewhere, like that, and the intercooler is going to be here, and the outlet for the intercooler is on the top, so that could literally just have one silicon coupler just go straight to the intercooler. That would save us a lot of room having this whole thing, because normally we've got this to feed the air into the throttle body from the intercooler. That saves us a lot of headaches, it saves loads of space around here which we can use for other things. It saves this intake pipe being right on top of a turbo or right next to a downpipe or whatever. Same with the blow-off valve, and it just makes life a lot easier. So I am seriously considering that, but it's going to be quite a big job. For now, I've ordered another one of these, like a second-hand one off eBay, and I'm going to hack that up and make just a kind of temporary bodge to get the throttle body in the right place, see how well it all fits. And then if that kind of seems like it's going to work, then Bryn, who you saw in the last video, he works at a company where he does CAD stuff all day, so he could design a CAD version basically of this with the throttle body in the place where I've put it, and then we get that made out of billet. But that's obviously going to be a big job, probably very expensive. Not 100% sold on that yet. I really like the idea. It's just whether it's going to be worth the time and effort and money to do that. So that's kind of something that's in the pipeline. I thought I'd just mention it now. Right, where do we start with this lovely mess? Where do we start? I guess first thing would be to get all the shit out of the way that we don't need in here, like these coolant hard lines. Probably don't need the old ECU at this point, do we? Oh, that's where they went. Huh, good looking for them. Let's just put all this shit back here and then forget where it is and lose it, just like we lost these. Good idea. We need tools. We need an angle grinder. I'm not even joking. Wait, we should probably get a spanner as well. Oh, look how well organised these are. Found it straight away there, didn't I? Found it straight away. Look at that. You don't need to organise things. I've been saying this for years. Just lob stuff in a pile. The good stuff floats to the surface. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Spoiled for choice. There's so much shit to cut out. Let's just snip some cable ties to start with. This little white box is like the magic glue that holds everything together on the dash. It's really weird. It's the same in the 350. If you don't have that plugged in, like nothing works. Where are we putting all this shit? On the floor. Good plan. Oh man, there's so much to cut and so much to get rid of. I'm hyped for this. Like, what even is that? Do you know what I mean? Just so much shit. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff. Not a 12mm. Can confirm, not a 12mm. 10mm though, isn't it? It's a fucking 10 banger. What's that down there? I spy a 10mm. Yeah, get out my car. Maybe we should do this in some kind of logical order so we can actually access stuff. I mean, this fat lad is getting right in the way, isn't he? He needs to lose a few pounds. Where's that tool gun that I just had? There it is. Also, this stuff you can see back here, this fluffy, lovely quilted cunt, that is what set fire on the 350 and caused me all sorts of problems, because I was welding something on the other side of this and forgot that there was some of this still left in there. So I am looking forward to getting rid of that. What is this? Another little random electronics box. Can you Oh yeah, that's definitely how you're supposed to take that off. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And what do you think that does? Doesn't do anything anymore, does it? Another little random black box of magical electrical nonsense. There's another 10mm up there. I'm having him. She's free. But also not free, because there's wires going into the fucking door. Do we need any of them? I mean, I'm pretty sure the lock is just... because that opens the lock, so... surely we can cut this shit off. I'm cutting it off. How do we do the other snips? We didn't bring any other snips. What a knobhead. Yeah, she's out. She's... oh no, wait, it's still connected to 900 other things. Of course it is. Come on. There we go. Well, you gotta play hard to get. Oh yeah, we never got around to doing that bit, did we? Got distracted, as usual. Alright, there's gotta be like a 10mm down there or some shit. Yeah, there is. I've seen it. I've seen it with my eyes. God, this thread's longer than my dick. Okay, yeah, maybe I picked the wrong thread to say that about. Whatever. But we still haven't got this fat boy off, have we? Come on, fat boy, why you gotta be putting up a fight? Ow! What else are you supposed to do other than press the fucking thing and pull it? What do they want from me? Right, you asked for it, you get him leave it open. Yeah, get fucked. Right, so that now separates that from that. Oh no, it doesn't, because this is all still connected. What do you mean? What if you just bend the metal enough times till it snaps? Do you reckon that's the second preferred technique? What a piece of shit. Nailed it. So that's all loose, I think. Kind of, as loose as it's going to be. This... oh, I can put my head through the windscreen, that's nice. This, I mean, what are we doing here, lads? That one should be easy, shouldn't it? It's not. It's not. Someone in the world needs to invent like a plastic connector that's easy to just press with your hand and disconnect. Because everyone I come up against is not. Where's this lad going? Oh, he goes into there. I see that one. I can't just press it with my finger. Like, why do I need tools just to disconnect a plastic connector? What's keeping that up there now then? Oh, we missed a fat boy. Nope, we missed him again, apparently. There we go. Right, cool, so that's happy. That's off. What's keeping you in now then? More fat boys over here. More of them? God, they love cable ties more than I do. What the fuck? This one, they've even integrated the cable tie into the fucking loom with some tape. What do you mean? Well, that's a shit idea, isn't it? It's just never ending. Must have snipped about 900 cable ties so far. You can't even get in to snip that one. What are you talking about? That one I wanted to rip out like a hero, but I can't because I'm too weak. I think it's time to get the angle grinder out and fuck some shit up. Okay, this needs to get out of my face. Go away. There we go. One bit out. One bit gone. No fires yet. That is good. That's what we call progress. Well, that's getting in the way. Problem solved. Safe place as always. So that means you can come off, and then the wiring that is attached to you, again, massively easier without a windscreen, can come off as well. And I can see the fucking lever going down, so why you no come out? There we go. And then we could probably just rip that out. Yep. Cool, right, that definitely goes on the roof. Why is that so fucking tight? Shut up! There we go. Whatever this random wanky box is can get out of there as well. What was that? Oh, it's the key slot. Okay, we don't need that anymore. Man, either plastic clips are a lot stronger than I thought they were, or I'm a lot weaker than I thought I was. Probably the latter, to be honest. She's out. Nope, she's not out. What the fuck? Ow, my head. Right, they can go. Well, that's the point, yeah, we're not gonna have indicators and shit anymore. It'll actually be like a proper track car, unlike 350 that's still got so much road car stuff in it. Hey, you're off, cool. This thick boy down here has got to be a 12mm. Then that's attached to that, which is attached to the rest of the world, so we can probably ignore that one. How are you supposed to come out of there though? Should we just slice this here? Because we're not using any of the wiring going to the boot. We can just run new wires to the brake lights. That's going to be way easier than trying to fish them out of this whole loom. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. We're taking this all out. That is one way of cutting some cables. It's a very efficient way. You can't argue with that, can you? Very efficient. I mean, not the best way, but it did the job. What do you do normally when you're not being ripped out like that? No one knows. Okay, good. Right, give me something sharp. Give me something sharp. What is the point in these fucking grab handle boys when you can barely grab them? Right. You out. You out. You want to come out. You're just resisting a bit at the moment, but you want it really. That sounded a bit rapey, didn't it? Sheesh. Come on, I'm doing a fucking handstand here to try and get this fucking thing off. It's still not having it. It won't even snip in the slightest. We've got 0 snippage so far. Why? I'm snipping, but nothing's getting snipped. Come on, that's got to be a good snip. No, it wasn't. It didn't snip shit. I don't understand the physics of what are happening here. There we go. That's done. Oh, jeez Christ. Never again. What kind of nonce puts this many wires in a fucking door? Right, the throttle pedal sensor I don't really want to fuck with, but we are going to have to cut it off somewhere, so I guess here is where we cut it off. I've decided. There you go, it's cut. What are you supposed to do with that other than just pry it and hope for the best? Okay, you are supposed to just pry that one and hope for the best. Who knew? Oh wait, there's another side to it. Of course there is. I don't know, I mean that looks like it was born with it, doesn't it? It looks like it came out of the womb as one piece. So I don't fucking know, I think we just pry. No, prying's not going so well. I'm trying to avoid just cutting the entire loom, because like maybe the loom would be good to someone, but no, we've already cut enough bits off it, haven't we? Fuck it, in for a penny, in for a pounding. Let's go. She's off. She's off. Look at that, that looks kind of cool. All the different wires all smushed together. Can you see it? I don't fucking know. Oh, we got a little snip on it. We got a little snip. She gave me something. There we go, she's out. Come on, it's all out. Oh boys, I think we've done it. I think we've got rid of most of it. So, all this shit. All this shit. Whoa, steady. She's putting up a fight again. A lot of shit taken out of the car. And there's still loads more back there. But for now, we can start getting the heater thing out, I think. So, how do we get this out? Angle grinder. Don't take these lads out yet. Why are there 3 on this side and only 2 on this side? Apparently this side needed an extra nut. Pretty sure 2 nuts is the optimum amount. Any more than that, and you should probably see a doctor, really. That is what peak comedy sounds like. I mean, like that? It's not great, is it? It's not great. None of this is great. She's coming. She's coming. There we go. Right, so now, how does this come out? I mean, like, in all seriousness, what the fuck holds this in? Someone told me I couldn't get this out now the cage is in, but I think you still can. Although the bolts are on the other side, aren't they? It's interesting. And then what has to come with it? The steering column. That, where the fuck does that bolt go? No. All the way through there, what a stupid place to put a bolt. Part of me wants to cut this off and make my own, but at the same time I'd only be making the same thing basically, just with less random shit welded to it. So it's probably not really worth it. Decisions. I'll just go home, have a nap, do this tomorrow. We could even get out of the car through the windscreen, couldn't we? Let's do that. Not sure why I've done this. It seemed like a fun thing to do at the time, but now I get out. Ah! Survived. It's fine. So I've taken the steering column off, which is this lump over here you can see, and tried to get the dash bar out, but contrary to what I thought, I can't get it out around the cage. So I think we're gonna have to cut it up and just remake a new one. Come on, we could probably just kick that through, can we? Yeah, we can. Right, so now, can we actually get this out? No, of course we can't, because we still need to cut this bit. Because that is the problem. Oh no, I lied. We can. Look, we can move it this way. Cool. That lovely lump can go somewhere. Do you think if we pull hard enough, we can just rag them through? I feel like maybe. Yeah. Never doubted it. Right, so I never realised that they literally, those things that you see sticking out the firewall, literally just go straight into this. Like, I mean, I knew that's where they ended up, but I didn't realise they were that close to the back of this. You've got these grommets here, which we'll take off in case we want to reuse them somehow. Oh wait, we've still got the breather hose attached. Not anymore. We'll just drop it down there nicely like that. Now we can finally get all this flammable shit out. Yay. Oh yeah, that's lovely. And then we should probably take the clutch and the brake pedal stuff off because we're going to be painting the engine bay anyway, so we need to get everything off that side. So we need to undo, well, not that, that's the steering column. We need to undo that, and then the 4 bolts around there, I guess, and 1 bolt there. Pretty easy. So I got kind of carried away while I wasn't filming, and this is what it looks like now. Obviously taken all the clutch and the brake stuff out, steering column's off as you saw, got rid of some of the sound deadening on this transmission tunnel, just slap some paint on that for now. We're probably going to redo all the paint. As you can tell, it's not really properly painted, so we'll probably redo all that at some point. Took all the wiring out the back and the front and everywhere now, so there's now no wiring in the car at all, apart from a couple of little stragglers that I'm going to get rid of in a sec. And I think that's probably a good place to end this video because we've got everything stripped out now. Hopefully in the next couple of days the bits will turn up so I can make the turbo manifolds. And yeah, we can actually make a proper start on this build. I don't feel like we've really started yet. All I've done so far is just take stuff off and clean stuff out. Don't feel like I've actually made anything yet. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of days that will start. And yeah, the next video will probably be making the manifolds. So I'll see you there.